What's up, Sneaky Nation? Welcome back to our Jacksonville Jaguars franchise. Today we are going over all the news around the NFL in our league after 9 weeks of the regular season. Now, this is mostly just going to be Pro Bowl voting and awards video. I just uploaded the other one. This one should be coming up shortly after, depending on how long it takes to actually upload it. But, like I said, I really wanted to get these two videos out together. I don't like the idea of having two news episodes in a row, but with our schedule the way it is, that's just kind of how it's going to come out. But we will get through this fairly quickly, guys. As you can see really fast, after simulating the week, we are 1 game behind the Texans and 2 games behind the Colts and the Titans. Now, we're about to play the Titans. So, you know, we win that, and all of a sudden we're only 1 game behind 2 of the teams. Still 2 games behind the Colts, but we have another game against them later on, and we won our first matchup against them. So we definitely have an advantage. If we can win that other one, we're definitely going to have the tiebreaker on them. So, you know, this is still within the possibility of us coming back, especially considering, like I said, our second half of the schedule is considerably easier than the first half. Let's go ahead and look at some of the stories going around the league. Injuries to wide receiver group forced Miami free safety Bo Bradley to play receiver versus Virginia Tech. Finishes with 6 catches and 82 yards. That's really interesting. I always love these draft stories. So he's a guy that can play both positions. Obviously, it sounds like he's still a free safety. Trey, we can go over on the right-hand side there. Just because Bo Bradley can play the wide receiver does not mean you should put him there regardless of injuries. We've seen the rest of those. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get right. Oh, team success, 32. We're last. Do we really have the worst record in the NFL right now? I'm going to have to check on that. If so, that means we have the #1 pick in the draft, so I guess that's okay. But obviously, that's not necessarily an award you want to win. Where do I even look at the standings? I forget. Well, I guess I look at them all the way over here. That's the way I know to get to it. We'll check it out here. Do I really have the worst record in the NFL right now? No, I don't. Why do I have 32 team success? I guess because the Bears are usually winning and the Rams are usually average, I guess. I don't know. But even then, the Browns, come on. They have better team success than I do? I don't know about that. Anyway, no, you know, it's not too bad, obviously. Not where we want to be, but we can still turn it around, like I said. Anyway, let's go over to the awards. Like I said, this should be a shorter episode. I really thought the last one was going to be shorter than it was, though, so we'll see. See if there's any transactions. I don't really believe there would be. Just, you know, small signing player there. And then on to awards we go. We'll start out with weekly awards. I haven't looked at it in a few weeks. So after last week, we have 2 Colts guys up there. Good for them. Division foes, though, so anyway. And then week 8, Aldon Smith, 3 sacks and an interception. Yeah, that's my boy. Week 7, yeah, that's the one we already saw with Dwight Freeney. And then, of course, Peyton Manning the week before that lit us up. So there you have it. Then, yeah, here's where it gets exciting, guys. I've been waiting for this all season long. Yearly awards. Let's check it out. Russell Wilson currently winning the race for the most valuable player award. That's interesting, especially considering they're only 6-3. I don't quite know how that works out, but good for him. He must be having a killer season. Alex Smith at 4. Wow, that's interesting. Adrian Peterson, Matt Ryan, Aaron Rodgers, Tony Romo, Shady McCoy, and Colin Kaepernick. Then we'll check out Coach of the Year so far really fast. Dusty McDonald. Huh. Okay. Okay. I don't really know what else to say. That, Andy Reid, Jason Garrett, anyway, that one's not as important. I just kind of figured we'd go over really fast. I'm going to kind of scroll through these decently quickly, so if you want to see them, just go ahead and pause the video or whatever if you want to really read over them all. But Alex Smith, 2nd in Offensive Player of the Year. Danny Woodhead, I'm kind of shocked about that one. I mean, he killed me. He had a great game against me. I guess he's been having great games, but definitely would not expect him to be there, especially over guys like Jamal Charles and so on and so forth. Arian Foster, Fred Jackson, and the sort. Ryan Tannehill's an 85 overall. That's interesting. Defensive Player of the Year. Mayo leading the way there. Derek Johnson in Houston. Obviously, the Chiefs just have a killer defense. Zach Brown. Kiko Alonso. He's a rookie, correct? I believe Kiko Alonso's a rookie. So, good for him to get on that list. Offensive Rookie of the Year. E.J. Manuel leading the way there. Bell. Scott's number 3. Hopefully we can improve that. Geno Smith, Dobson, Denard Robinson's number 6. Again, hopefully we can improve that. Although with Forsett coming back, who knows how much he will be playing in the future. I don't know. Yeah, Kiko Alonso is a rookie. So good for him to get on that other list. That's awesome. Mingo. What? Perfect isn't a rookie? Is he? No, he's not a rookie. I don't think so. I think he was a rookie last year. It's just another weird glitch in the game. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he is a rookie. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. But I'm pretty sure he was a rookie last year. Gratz is up there at number 5. That's pretty cool. They have him as an 80 overall, which is, I've learned. They keep telling me all my players are ranked this and whatever. But whenever we go into the actual game and I'm looking at the depth chart, they're like at a 71. I don't know. I've noticed it with Matt Scott. Like they said let's see what it says he's ranked over here really fast. I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, they say 77, but whenever I'm in the game, it's like a 65. I don't really know. And that's not even him on a cold streak either, because I know that'll affect it. But anyway, moving forward. Sorry about that. DJ Hayden. Deion Jordan. All right, best quarterback again. I'm just going to kind of go through these fairly quickly. Matt Scott's at 6. I like to see that. I know we're not going to have anybody in this category. That would be ridiculous. Now, see, why is Jamal Charles ahead of him at best running back, but below him in best overall? I guess maybe Danny Woodhead gets a lot more passes than Charles does in this game. I would say, I guess. I don't really know. Oh, Chris Owusu's at number 9. I like it. I like it. Congrats, buddy. Offensive line, I really doubt we're going to have anybody here. Defensive line, Mincy. Yeah, I was about to say, Mincy would be our one shot at getting a player here. Good for him. And look at the Dolphins. Here we go. Moving forward. Defensive back. And again, they don't have linebacker. I don't know what it is about Madden that they don't recognize linebackers as like a best linebacker category. Yeah, we're about to go up against Werner. And DJ Moore's second, so the battle of the two best corners in the AFC currently. That'll be fun to watch. Down the list, best kicker. All right, and then we'll just go check out the NFC again. I'm just going to kind of go through this fairly quickly. Obviously, we're not really looking for any Jaguars players right now. So, Patrick Willis. See who... Offensive Rookie of the Year. Okay, I will check out this because these are players we're going to be seeing a lot of. I always enjoy checking out the rookies, especially next year. Will be a lot of fun kind of looking at everybody. What's Patterson ranked? I'm just curious. 86 overall. My goodness. Wow, okay, good for them. I mean, I don't know what else to say to that one. 92 overall. Wow. Some of these guys are killing it. 86, Corey Lemonois. It's Lemonois, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why it's pronounced like that, but... oh, and it's John Latulele's cousin, Star, over here, killing it with Carolina. Down the list again, just pretty quickly. Then we'll check out Pro Bowl voting, and that will be it for this episode. Again, it's kind of running a little bit longer than I expected. I'm sorry to have 2 of these in a row, but again, they will be uploaded right next to each other. So, and by next to each other, I mean however long it takes to upload this video, which sometimes it can take a while. So, probably a few hours worth anyway. Michael Huff, that's an interesting signing there for the 49ers. He's apparently doing pretty good, though. So, all right. Let's go check out the Pro Bowl voting, and that'll be it for this episode. And then I will see you for the next game against the Titans. And like I said, second half of our schedule is going to be a lot easier. I can show you all that as well really quick. Let's see if we have any Jaguars here. There we go. Doran Dickerson. That was a good signing. I like this guy. I definitely plan on keeping him around. Little bit behind Orson Charles in terms of getting that starting spot, but I'd like to see it happen, so we'll see what we can do to get Doran Dickerson there. Clay Harbor, now he does not deserve to be there. He has 3 touchdowns. I guess that's pretty good in the AFC right now. I don't know, but definitely does not deserve to be there. He has had so many drops. Ever since that first game, he has dropped off considerably. But, I mean, more power. I'm glad to have another Jaguar in there. That's good to see. I just don't know that he necessarily deserves it. DJ Moore at corner. I like to see that. It's weird he's ranked the second best corner in the league. I guess this is going based on votes, and he's just not as popular as other players. But, anyway, yeah, this Titans defense is looking pretty good. Look at all these Titans around here. So, yeah, there we go. We'll check out the NFC. Just, again, scrolling down really quick. If you want to see it, just go ahead and pause it. But, yeah. Let's go down pretty quickly. Tavon Austin was here, and Ted Ginn. Ted Ginn really started doing well with the Panthers. He kind of struggled with the 49ers a little bit, so it's pretty cool to see him do well with Carolina. I like the Panthers as well. I live in North Carolina, so always cool to see them do good. There's Deshaun Goldson up there. All right. And last thing I was going to do is just show you all our schedule so you guys can see what I'm talking about when I say everything's about to get easier. Cougars begin work on the field in the Windy City Stadium. I'm really looking forward to this, guys. I cannot wait to become the Chicago Cougars. I think it'll be fun. Schedule down here. All right. We can just look at our team schedule. All right, so as you can see, through the first half, we had the Chiefs, the Seahawks, the Colts, the Broncos, the Chargers, the Niners. Those are some tough teams to play. We ended up with a win against the Colts, and we turned around and lost to the Rams, which is weird. But it's at the second half of our schedule: Titans, Cardinals, Texans, Browns, Texans, Bills, Titans, Colts. I mean, that gets a lot easier. It's still not, a cakewalk, but it's pretty close in terms of NFL standards, I guess. So all these division games, 2 games against the Titans, I mean, all these division games are going to be huge. It's really going to play out our playoff hopes. So I'm excited about it because we've only played 1 division game so far. So we have 2 games against the Texans, 2 against the Titans, and 1 against the Colts. We can still get into the playoffs if we turn it around. I mean, that's still going to be a long shot, but we'll see what we can do, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Later.